Oh, geez. Get on and I left my coffee over there. Hello. This is Johnna, Johnny's Journey. I hope you're having a great day. Hope your week has been a little calmer than mine. Not that it's been horrible, but we've just had a lot going on, a lot of life and holiday coming and family time that to get excited about. So I'm gonna go grab my coffee that I set over here across the room. Okay, and it's probably cold now anyway, but it's okay. See who will be able to pop on today. I am just going to be working on assortment of whatever today, so kind of wait as people come on. Get me something to watch. See if I'm connected good too. I always have to check and make sure with myself because I never know. It looks like I'm on. So we'll see how things go. Oh, yay! Yes, I am connected. Good deal. We were having issues with our little Wi-Fi thing, so he went and got it replaced yesterday. So I think we'll have even better luck now. Especially him. Sam was definitely having more issue than me. So I'm gonna try to find me something. Oh. Okay, well, probably just get started on sewing on my snowman again. Because I do not have the faces all done on. I don't think I do anyway. I have them all sitting here in my stack. So I was working on them the other day and I left them set to the side because I ended up getting disconnected. So, well, because my battery ran out, that's what happened. So, hello, how are you? So, yes, I have some of the faces. I have 3 faces done, so I need to get the rest of the faces done on these today. So, I have my stuff sitting over here for that. And then I also need to sew on my buttons. Everything's good, thank you. How's everything with you? And I need to put the finishing touches on my I can't talk. My boot cuffs. Put the trim on the top of those. So I'll probably start off working on those first. I'm actually in the Midwest. I don't give out my city. So I think I will start working on to finish up my boot cuffs. I have another market coming up December 15th, I think is when it is. Whatever that Saturday is. So, um, I pretty well got everything ready. It's just doing the finishing touches, really. Um, so I just really want to get it done. And what I'm using for, oh, this isn't the same one. It's Yarn Bee, but I thought I was using Yarntopia, but it's not. It's another one. But it is by Yarn Bee, and it is the ivory, but it's a different consistency. Yeah, it's not the same consistency as this. And I am actually going to use an E-hook, which is a 3.5, I believe. No, 3.7. But yeah, it's, the consistency is a little bit. Thank you. Oh, my other one's over here that I was working on. You put that over there. But this color is pumpkin pie, and it looks more yellowy orangey there, but it's not. It's really soft. So, but I'm just putting a simple scalloped edge around. So, let me see. I was gonna grab my, because these are a different style that I was doing. I have two different styles, so I haven't got the buttons. So this is another. I need to sew the buttons on these boot cuffs for the pair of those, and then the green. So I'm just going to put the trim, the same trim as what I have on here. Hello, Zoe. How are you? And it's just a series of like a shell stitch and then a single stitch, single crochet. So you do your shell, skip a stitch, single crochet, skip a stitch, shell. And I do a series of 3 for my shell. So, and I usually start where I join. Start with a single crochet, skip a stitch, do a double crochet, or 3 double crochet actually, skip a stitch, do a single crochet. And I'll just do that all the way around. Yeah, I don't know, Zoe. I took care of it. I just now seen it because I was crocheting, so I just caught it. So, yeah. And I basically put my rules kind of in the description today. I've never done that, but I thought, at least I'll blanket it a little bit. So, it's considered pumpkin pie, this color, and it does look different on this side. It's not pink. but it's like a real soft, like actually the color of like pumpkin pie, but it's a soft shade of that. So yeah, this lighting here on my end, it's giving it a way different color. But my lighting isn't good in here anyway, and it's really cloudy today. And so I have my top light on and stuff, so yeah. Good morning, Randy. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. We're having a performance test for a computer tomorrow, and I still have to study again. Our exam just finished, so I'm really tired. Aw. Yeah, you have a lot going, Zoe. So good luck with that tomorrow. I'm getting all tangled up. Because I wrapped this in a hurry when I was done with it the last time, and because I remember. So now I'm having to mess around. I'm so awesome, feeling way better. Good deal. Good deal, Randy. I am so happy about that. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to get out of this mess or not. I'm sure everyone came on to watch me try to untangle myself, but you know, it happens. Okay, I think maybe. I don't want to speak too soon. Finish crocheting the snowflake for gingerbread. Um, I didn't start any gingerbread or anything, but yes, I finished doing snowflakes. Um, I sold all my snowman or then I sold I think all my snowflakes. So I have my yarn down here to do um to work on those. These are the snowman ornaments that I sold out of. So I've got like 12 more of them made because I had to make more even too for people that were requesting to have them. So, oh no, you're fine, Zoe. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm lucky to remember what I'm even doing, Zoe, so you're fine. Morning, Johnna. All the chat, love, and hugs to you all. I'm here drinking my coffee and working on a poncho with sleeves. Hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday morning. Well, hello, Katrina. Yes, so far so good. It's chaos over here, but it's good chaos. So, and Yahoo, that you're working on a poncho. I still have my poncho over there that I'm working on for me, but it's my in between project poncho. So whenever I get burnt out on one thing and I need a break, then I go to it and then I come back to my other stuff. Great news. Our miracle baby is now. Ah! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Oh, Randy, thank you. Thank you for letting me know because I was going to ask you, but then I was like, no, I'm just going to go of a leading of letting you give us the news. So I am so thankful. Oh, all praise and glory goes to our Lord Jesus. That is for sure. He is such a good God. Oh, and look, my cup today. There you go. Oh, amazing. That is such a wonderful holiday gift right there. Christmas gift, Thanksgiving, that's wonderful. I'm going to have to share that at my prayer group. We do prayer group every Tuesday night. So if y'all ever have any prayer requests or anything, we do prayer group every Tuesday night at our church. So I'm always taking prayer requests. My oldest was born on Thanksgiving Day 25 years ago. Aww. Our little Everly, she wasn't born on Thanksgiving, but her birthday, I think, will land every so many years on Thanksgiving. So that's wonderful. That is so nice. We'll be celebrating her birthday this weekend. So right now I have everything strung out all over my house. It's not as bad as what it was. I had to get some order about myself before I came on this morning, or I would have been here earlier. But I am trying to I'm thinking of my future self. I'm thinking of future me because I just want to enjoy Thanksgiving. I want to enjoy family time. I don't want to be in chaos right before this next market. So I have a lot on myself today because I have today as my last day of this week that I can really work on anything because then I'm going to be with family tomorrow through Sunday, and then at least Monday, maybe then I can resume some things and stay on top of everything. Well, it was supposed to be a chance of snow here. I don't know if it snowed last night here for us, Randy, but I know that we were supposed to get the possibility of it. And even like this morning, I think we were supposed to kind of get some showers of it, but it's supposed to be more north. And oh, yay, because that's where I'm heading tomorrow. Um, but I don't know that it's. I think it's just going to be one of those things where it snows and then it melts. So, because you and I, Randy, will probably get about the same weather for the most part. I mean, I know there's some distance between us, but we're pretty close to each other. Where to put my scissors? Yeah, Katrina, you'll probably end up getting more than what we will. Maybe. Yesterday it was 71 at 1, and 1 a.m. last night it was 29. Oh, yeah. It was a drastic change, wasn't it, Randy? It was drastic. Because I had to take Luna to the vet yesterday, because that's another thing that's been going on. She she hurt her foot somehow, and was limping around and favoring it. So I called the vet and we got her in yesterday. So now she's in a beautiful cone. I have never had a pet have to be coned. But you know what? She's doing it like a champ. Right now I have it off of her because she's napping and she's been leaving it alone. So as long as she leaves it alone, but as soon as she starts at it, it's like cone, and she looks at me like she's trying to decide if she's going to quit licking or not. So she's been doing okay. Okay, I've got a trim on that one. But oh my gosh, that cone, it just looks humongous on her. And it's kind of funny and cute, but yet, I feel for her too. Thank you, Randy. Yeah, she, oh, she messed up one of her little toes, and it was just, yeah. I think what happened was that day whenever I was on live the last time, and I think you might have been on here, Randy, with me. Um, she took off with the neighbor dogs because I usually look out and make sure before I even let her out, and that day I didn't. And the neighbor dogs were hanging out here in the front yard at the landscaping at the corner of the house, and she took off like a shot. And I think maybe she heard it that day. So, and then I called the vet, but she didn't act. I mean, I don't remember really her. I don't remember her acting off really then, but yet I was busy and stuff and whatever. And so then the next day, whenever I let her outside, she was kind of favoring the foot a little bit. But then whenever she went to come inside, then it was like she could barely make it up the hill. And our hill isn't that, usually she has no problem. And so anyway, I wonder if she didn't do something to it that day and then it just got worse. Because then I called the vet whenever I saw her hobbling around like that. And then I couldn't get her in until yesterday. So I figure she probably did something to it that day, like I said. But she was all sleepy, sleepy last night, that's for sure. Thank you, Katrina. Yeah, she'll be all right, I think. We got her on antibiotics. We have her on an anti-inflammatory with a little pain med in there too. Uh, she got her vaccinations all up to date, and she had some Benadryl. So, welcome back, Zoe. So she was all, yeah. So she slept pretty good last night. And she won't be out much today because of the weather. It's pretty windy here and gloomy, which usually the gloom doesn't really get her. She doesn't care about that. But with it being windy and everything, she's not going to be for that today, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I just now seen, yeah, Luna's my dog, my little girl. Yeah, I was just talking about I had to take her to the vet yesterday because she hurt her little back foot, and so she's in a cone. So thank you, Zoe. Yeah, she'll be all right. We got her all fixed up, and I'm just glad they didn't have to end up putting anything on it like a cast or a dressing of some kind or whatever. I'm glad it wasn't anything to that point because I was really kind of afraid with the way her paw pad was kind of doing this. Well, the vet said that she's doing that to take the pressure off of those toes that she messed up. So it was like, it makes sense, but I didn't know they could do it like that. I mean, it's like her little toes are just like up like this. So, yeah. Hello, Brazil. So I was just glad to find out she hadn't broke anything because I was afraid she'd broke something. And I didn't see any cuts or anything. She wasn't bleeding or anything, just that, just her toe. Yeah, she usually does okay with the cold and stuff. She's all right. She's otherwise, doesn't have anything else going on right now. So she does pretty good with that. If it gets too cold, I have her little doggy sweater. And she has her little sweater. She has a couple of them actually, so. Hello. How are you? Dragon. Yeah, she doesn't mind it. She wears it. She doesn't care. She's a pit lab mix, so she doesn't have super thick fur. She has more short and this real close to her body type fur. She's not fluffy or anything. So, and her little belly, that's what kind of gets her sometimes. So that's why I put her in a sweater if it does get too cold, because she doesn't have a whole lot of fur on her little belly. Okay, got that one done. I just have the buttons to put on that pair. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Uh-oh, I just lost the back to my tag. There we go. I was wondering the same thing, Randy. I don't know. Okay, Zoe. That's fine. I'm glad you stopped in. And yes, she has a market coming up this weekend, I think. So that's what she might be doing right now. Well, I'm glad I got to see you this morning, Zoe. Yeah, it's still morning for me right now. So, nope. Oh, you're fine, Dragon. Thanks for popping in. Glad I got to see you for a little bit today. Maybe her ears will start burning or something, and maybe she'll think, or ringing, because sometimes I hear that. Oh, if your ears start ringing, somebody's talking about you. So, talking about Lenora, that is. Right, and that's and it's so funny how that does happen sometimes, though, right, Katrina? Well, good, Randy. I'm glad you do. It's like when you're a smoker and you're waiting for your ride, it's taking forever, then you light that smoke, it shows up. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Understand the analogy, the association there, the example. I used to be a smoker, but I'm no longer, so that's, yeah, but I know what you mean. Now I got me a little knot again. There we go. But I'm trying to quit a pack. Lasts me a day, and now a pack lasts me almost 4 days. Well, that's good, Katrina. That's good. You're making progress. So that's all that matters. And you can do it. You can do it. I did it cold turkey. Not everybody can. So, but that being said, I was a smoker, then I got pregnant, quit smoking, didn't smoke for like 2 years, started smoking again, then got pregnant with Sam, quit smoking, didn't smoke, then again for probably maybe 5 years, picked it up for a little bit again, and it was like, nah, can't do it. And so that was my cold turkey. That was whenever I went cold turkey because I kept thinking, okay, you quit whenever you're pregnant. You didn't even have any, didn't feel like doing it all then. Whatever. Plus two, I guess I just made myself not. But yeah, I was able to. Or you sit all day by yourself and nobody around or nothing. I get up to go to the bathroom or take a shower, and then sure enough, that stupid phone rings. I hear you on that too, Randy. Or, I could be sitting here all day, not really doing anything, just watching TV, chilling, relaxing, doing nothing. Totally free for everyone. And as soon as I get on the phone or I decide to go live, then here's Luna or here's somebody else or my phone starts going off and I'm on my phone with this, so then it's like, blowing up my thing. So, uh, and it's usually 9 times out of 10 it's spam. It's not even anything that, because most of the people that would get a hold of me that want to talk to me, they're at work during this time anyway, so I know it's nobody like that. Plus I have those people saved on my phone anyway, so I know who it is. And I don't ever answer my phone unless it's somebody that does pop up. They can leave me a message. But I do have like that caller ID thing on there that a lot of times it will go ahead and kind of show me. But if it's spam, it just comes through as spam. So, so I do like that feature so that I know. don't know if I want to do that. I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, got the green one done. Get the second one done. I need to weave in my ends, because I'm not doing that right yet. Yeah, it's only going to be like in the 30s, a high of maybe 40 if we're lucky here, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not really gonna have to worry about Luna too much today because she doesn't like the wind either. She doesn't like the wind at all. Storms and wind make her anxious. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, I don't know what it is right here, right now. It was supposed to be like in the high 20s to low 30s this morning. So I have my little fireplace going right now, and I had it set at 75, and it has ran the whole time. It has not shut off. Feels like 35, feels like 44. Oh, wow. Yep. Chilly, chilly all over the place today. Good day to stay in and crochet. I got all my running done yesterday. I had got the oil changed in the terrain. I had my chiropractor's appointment. Then I had an Aldi pickup for my groceries. Came home, unloaded my car. I still had all my market stuff in there from last weekend, so I unloaded all of that and got stuff kind of organized for it, and got a lot of it brought into the house then this morning to go through it. And then I had to come home and get Lou because then she had her appointment at 1:30. So I did that. Then I came home and started supper as soon as I got home. So it was just boom, boom, boom. Calling for snow next week. Yes, lots of crocheting this time of the year, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Yep. It gives me the cozy, happy feels, even if it's holiday or not, and it's cold. I mean, it gets me through my winter, you know, and gets me through the after Christmas kind of letdown and everything, you know. Oh, I'm just gonna keep fighting this. That's the only thing I don't like about this year and this thread. I love it for the consistency, kind of the texture of it and stuff, and for doing this trend, but it wants to tangle so bad. And again, it's by Yarn Bee, and I can't remember the exact kind, because they all have their different little titles, but I can't remember what it's called. It kind of reminds me of like a cotton, but it's not. I know that. And it's so easy to work with otherwise. But it wants to tangle. See? I feel so guilty. I went to the grocery yesterday and bought junk and comfy food because it's cold and I'm stuck in that place here at home. I bought nothing healthy. Oh, I agree with Katrina. Sometimes we just got to do that. I think it's comfort food, because I know, there's different times that it's like, yeah, I got to rein myself back in because okay, I'm gluten free. And we all know that ramen is probably the worst thing that a person can eat. But I don't know what it is about ramen. I like it this time of year. It's soothing, it's comforting, it's also full of sodium and full of gluten and all the things. So you're not the only one, Randy. I'm just telling you a little secret. You're not the only one. Yeah, so I get it. And I think it is. It's a comfort thing. It's a comfort thing. And you've not been feeling good, too. So I know how it can go. I'm just telling you, you're not alone. And, today's a new day, so if you wanted to try to get out today, I guess you could go get, or if you're in a place where you can, oh, you're in the country though, aren't you? Are you in the country? I thought you said you were in the country. Okay, now that one seems wider than that one. Okay, there's that one. Oh, oh my gosh! I think the sun's trying to peek out. Can you see it like reflecting on my chair? I think it's trying to come out. Sometimes you. Oh yes, we are all in it together. That is for sure. All in it together. We all have our things. roast beef, cheese puffs, pop, macaroni salad, pizza, and bad boy food. Oh gosh. Oh, you crack me up. Oh my gosh. Well, we all need our junk, I guess, because yeah, I got everything, and I did. I went for the healthy, I went for what I usually go for, but I'm not going to lie. I got a bag of chips, a bag of the cheddar and sour cream chips, which are yummy. Um, I did get some cheese puffs, like cheese curls, and then I did get my whole grain of my tortilla chips, that I can do for salsa and stuff like that. Because all of that stuff I can have, but it's still considered junk. It's not healthy, but it's nice to have. And I am a salt person. I really am not a sweets person. Every now and then I'm okay with it. Every now and then, I'll get a hankering for it. But really, I am not a sweets person. I'm all about the salty and the chips and the popcorn. It's cookies, donuts, muffins, chocolate. You went for it too, didn't you, Katrina? I mean, sometimes I feel like we only live once. And there's a certain amount I mean, that is true. That is true, Randy. And there are times it's like, okay, I've been good for so long and I've stayed away and done and whatever, but I need to rein it in. So, because I will tell you, I do have a fear of gaining all my weight back. I will say that. So that's what keeps me in check. But I was hungry when I went shopping, and that's never good to go. No, it's not a good idea to go. No, I agree. I agree. But that's one thing that I do like about, I still take advantage of the grocery pickup for Aldi because I can just sit here, make out my list, put it in my app, go and pick it up. Schedule it, go and pick it up. And then I'm not as apt to get as much of the junk and stuff because Whitney, my husband, he always wants to get like the sweet stuff. He is very much, and which is fine. I mean, he puts it in his semi to have for him to have, while he's on the road. So it's not here in the house anyway, but that doesn't bother me. That doesn't faze me. It could stay in the cabinet the whole time and I would never touch it. Now, there is every now and then, like later in the evening or something, I might grab me a handful of nuts. And if there's any chocolate chips anywhere, then I might get me some dark chocolate chips. But that isn't very often. So that is kind of my little indulgence for kind of the sweet and salty a little bit. But that's about it. Oh my goodness. Fighting, fighting again. I don't know what the deal is. It'll go and it'll be fine, and all of a sudden, boom, there you go, another knot. Because I'm way past all my mess that I created on my own. Last time I went to the grocery store, I bought over $100 worth of food. It was mostly junk. You know, it's easy to spend $100 and really come out with nothing anymore. I mean, that, just to be honest, you know, because I remember, you know, $100 used to get me a long way. Not anymore. You know, there's sometimes I'll buy 5 items and it'll be almost $100, depending on what it is, you know. And it's like, you got to be kidding me. I told the cashier, look, I'm having a nightmare. No! She died laughing, and so did the customers yesterday. Oh, wow, yeah, so you had a haul. I had a little over 200, I think is what I ended up with. And I did have quite a bit, but still. It used to be, you know, we'd go like once like a month even, or like every 3 weeks or so, when you could spend $300 and still at the, you know, even after, you know, that initial 3 weeks to a month, we still have stuff kind of left over because you could just buy, you know, it just wasn't so expensive. But now you can't do that anymore. And there's only 3 of us in the house right now. And when the grandkids come, you know, I usually try to get stuff to have for Gray, you know, because he kind of has his things that he likes and stuff, and nothing too crazy, but so I do. I feel for people that, you know, that it's harder for them, and bigger families. I mean, because like my kids up north, they have 4 kids between the 2 of them. So that's 6 people there having to take care of, and living up there. is way more expensive than where I'm at. I tell them all the time they need to move this way. You need to move south. Yeah, and I figure in Canada, yeah, it's probably way more expensive in Canada. Family pack of hamburgers here is almost $30. Meat here is crazy. We go to Costco for meat, and sometimes. Oh yeah, because that's where the kids go a lot of times to get a lot of their stuff is at Costco because it is cheaper. And we do have a family that's here local to us that raises their own cattle and stuff, and it's all like organic, grass fed, all of that. And usually, that's a lot more expensive, but it's actually cheaper to buy it from them than what just your regular, like, hamburger, beef, whatever you choose to buy. They are so reasonable, so that's where we get all of our beef now, is from them. And you know where it's coming from. So I'm just glad that we have somebody close like that we can do that. Okay, we'll join you, Randy. We'll join you. I've been up since 4 o'clock. All I've had is coffee. I haven't had anything myself yet. I don't know what. I usually don't eat breakfast. I like breakfast food, but I've never been a big breakfast person to eat like first thing in the morning. Unless there's something going on that I know it is going to be way later for me to eat or something like that, then I'll force myself. But I probably will have to go get me something to eat here after bed because of me being up so early. My body and my timing's going to be off. You guys are making me hungry. I like eggs, but eggs don't like me. can do the whites. It's the yolks that sometimes get my stomach. Okay. Is it really? I wonder. Hold on. If I got disconnected. No. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Because I was doing just fine. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was getting ready to say. It could be the weather. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to do something here real quick. And I'm going to warm up my coffee. I'm sitting to the chair and I feel like I'm about to fall out of it. Okay, I think I may have found a spot for it to sit, and I think I'll be okay. We'll try that anyway for a little bit. Got me a snack too. Yes, it is much better. All I did was move my little thingy. So, sorry that I'm chewing. But anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Because I wasn't keeping watch on myself because I was going good, I thought. So, but yeah, I think it's the weather. Hey, I almost got all my boot cuff trim done. So that's good. And two, with us being so close to the interstate, with me and Sam share this same internet that we're on for our live streaming and stuff. And I know sometimes the internet traffic can interfere with that. Because we have a ton of semis that come through here. Because I'm right along 70 is where I'm at. So we get a lot of traffic. Hello, Chosen. I am getting ready to make a dill pickled Chex Mix. The kids requested that meat for me to bring for the birthday party because they like my dill pickled Chex Mix. So we'll see how that goes. Oh boy. Well, right now I am working on some boot cuffs. I'm sewing some boot cuffs. Oh, the sun is peeking through. You see it? Right there. It's really good. Yes, it's tangy, but it's wonderful. It is really good. It's really good. But my son requested it, and he was my child. He still loves pickles, pickle juice, everything pickle. But whenever he was little, I remember if I didn't keep the pickle jar away from the edge of the table, he would literally go and get it and just drink the pickle juice. I caught him, I don't know how many times doing that. And you would think that, I would have learned and put up and whatever, but it just didn't always happen. But it was so funny. And he loved it. Absolutely loved it. Don't know that all the salt and everything was necessarily the best for him, but he lived. And he still loves it. So, and it's super simple to make, so that was on my list yesterday to get all the Chex Mix ingredients. So, oh, okay, well, there's that one. I thought I had, okay, whatever. Tuning in from southern Minnesota. Well, I am in Illinois. And no, I'm not in Chicago. Um, Not a whole lot of anything, honestly. They're really, I mean, there's some good scenery, some good like country scenery and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of, that way, but there's really not a whole lot to do where I'm at, you know. You definitely have to travel to do anything. Um, I live in the middle of nowhere. I live in the country, so I'm surrounded by beans and corn, literally, and have an interstate running through my front yard. I mean, not literally, but it's pretty close to me. So, um, well, kind of. Hello again, Randy. Trails and pretty houses. Well, yeah, kind of. It's just because where I live, there really isn't a whole lot to do. I mean, yes, you can travel. I mean, I have to travel a good, hour and a half to 2 hours to really, for anything, to do anything, much. So, I mean, this is kind of your basic stuff. I mean, like I said, I mean, we have pretty country and stuff like that, but there just isn't a whole lot to do unless you travel quite a ways. A lot of nature, which is very pretty too, and all the things. I mean, I don't want to be a, total Debbie Downer or anything about it, but hey, I'm at a restaurant with my aunt and I'm gonna go. Love and blessings, everyone. Have a marvelous day. So that's why you didn't have to cook. I wondered. Well, you enjoy yourself with your aunt, Randy, and I'm glad you're feeling better. So, yeah, enjoy yourself. We'll see you later. Oh, I just dropped it. And because I became an animation artist because of how mundane the Midwest can be. Yeah, I can see that. That's why I crochet a lot. To tell you the truth. It's a good hobby to have, especially in the winter time. Fall and winter. You know, maybe not so much the fall, I mean, because there are things in the fall you can still get out and do and whatever, but you know, the weather in Illinois changes at the drop of a hat. I mean, it was like we were saying earlier, you know, it was 70, you know, starting out yesterday, and then by the time we were done in the afternoon, it was down to like 30s into the 20s, you know. So, and now today it's in the 30s. It was in the 20s, now it's in the 30s. We're in possibly going to get some snow. I think it did snow maybe in the night in some places, but I don't know that it really did that much where I'm at. Because I'm kind of in south central Illinois, is where I'm basically at. So we get a mix of everything here. I'm going to take a bite of food. Hold on. What's a good book for deep thinkers? I would not be a good one to ask right now because I'm not reading anything right now. And even in the past, I wouldn't recommend some of my stuff probably now. And don't even ask me what those are because I probably couldn't recall half of them, and if I could, I probably wouldn't share anyway. Not that they're super bad or anything, but it's just I wouldn't recommend now. So, I'm an overthinker. Oh gosh. So, deep thinker, overthinker, you know? But, okay, I'm gonna grab these other boot cuffs. I thought I only had one of these made, but I ended up finding the other one, so. I'm good. I have a lot going right now. It's chaos, that's for sure, trying to stay on task with everything going on. So, but I'm good. I'm good. I have a market coming up that I'm trying to stay on task for, and gonna be traveling. So I'm not gonna be. So today's my day to get as much done as I can. So this is pretty calm for me right now. The, not, And I've been up since 4 o'clock, I guess, to get everything done, get started on my day, to make sure I could get everything done. And I'm staying in all day, so this is it. No makeup, no whatever. What you see is what you get. Be right back. Going to get lunch started. Grilled cheese with bacon. Oh, that sounds good. Bacon in the grilled cheese. That would be yummy. Probably gonna have me a salad here after bed. Have no clue what I'm gonna make for supper. Do you have a story to share? Okay, I got my stack done. Now, just need to weave in my ends. Have them done. I don't live that interesting of a life, really, I guess. Um, I guess you can ask me questions, just be kind and, all the good mannerly things. Hmm. Whoop. So that's when he hit you with a baseball bat? Oh my. That's not good. And they just did it because. Well, well, you've dealt with it in your own way, and if you can see it that way, then that's good. Because there's no reason to be stuck in trauma. I've dealt with my traumas, that's for sure. I have very much dealt with PTSD and all the things. I don't any longer. I got myself out of that. And honestly use it for the good now. So that's good. You can move on and move. I mean, because that very much would be very traumatic at a young age having to deal with that. Because, I mean, honestly, they could have killed you. So that's not good. And I don't know how old you are, but I know back in my day, even, I mean, kids were cruel. They're still cruel. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I think kids are just having to grow up way faster and stuff too, and just all the things. And now it's a much scarier world, I think. But we've all had our degree of scary. Yeah, and there's a certain amount of what we choose, how we choose to react and deal and do and stuff too. Some people can do it better than others. I'm just very fortunate and blessed that I have been able to do that. I've been able to get to the other side of a lot of things like that. And like you said, memories of things and, learning from them and taking it as, you know, as learning experience. And because so many people hang on to so much stuff, that's not good either. Okay, got those done. I'm not going to put the buttons on those yet. I'm going to wait on that. Because I have the buttons for these to put on yet too. Oh my gosh, the wind. Welcome back, Katrina. I'm just getting ready to put the ties on some of my star ornaments. My simple, just made up just some simple little ones to sell for like a couple dollars. So I'm going to put little ties on them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So look at me string for that. Hope it was nice and yummy. Good. I really need to be getting Luna out because she needs to be taking her medicine. And I'm probably going to have to go to her because she's just not liking the weather. Not liking the weather at all. Even though the sun's peeking out, the wind, nope, she's not going to have it. So yeah, on these ornaments, I'm just doing a simple, nothing fancy. Because there'll be a lot of little ones and stuff too at this next market. So I kind of wanted to have some things where if they were there to spend kind of their money and stuff, if they're looking for something that be little things that like little people could get to and whatever. So I just wanted to have some ornaments like this that'll only be like $1. Something like that. Because they used to have like a little mouse house, they called it, and where the little kids could go and stuff and buy like little gifts and stuff. Just in a story time. Gotta have any stories you want to share. Well, that's what I was kind of saying too. I mean, I have, but I mean, I don't live that interesting of a life, and probably half of what I'd share I get flagged for. So, if you really wanted to have anything too much in comparison to what they were sharing. I mean, now since I'm retired, I don't really have any like anything big stories or anything. I mean, because I had lived at my job and I'd always have everybody else's stories to live vicariously through sometimes. Oh no. Oh no. You know, I have gotten pretty out of it before too, but I have never been like that. The mirror, I was like, no, no, I have to clean that. Yeah. I was like, I am not doing this again. And well, what did I do the following weekend? Oh, been there, done that. Drinking, but never drink or mix as much as I did on my 8 and 19. Oh boy, yeah. Now, I have been witness to my children, one in particular that still lives here that scared the crap out of me. that, yeah, they did some kind of punch of some kind where he just poured it. They had a big, like, kiddie pool, and they poured everything in it, and he just kept drinking it. And it was a Halloween. It was the Halloween weekend, and me and Whitney had went out that weekend, and we were dressed up. He was dressed as a Hooters girl, and I was dressed as an old man. And so anyway, it was funny. It was fun. And so anyway, we crashed their party. Sam, he was, I mean, flat out. And he was a lot bigger then. He was a lot heavier then. So here it was, I mean, because he was in sports, he was built up, more muscular and everything. We're trying to get him off the couch. We can't get him off the couch. He ends up, we finally get him off the couch, and he's just like this. He's just like, that was his guide right there, you know. And oh my, we finally got him out and got him home. Oh, sick. Oh my gosh, he got so sick. And he's not ever done it again. And I think he was 19 then, and he's 26 now. So he learned his lesson early. Years ago, and I didn't even touch. Oh my, yeah. You see, I've never. I mean, I've had my share. I've not ever been like that. I've not ever gotten sick like that. I am thankful for that. Thankful for that. I don't see how I haven't been sick because with how I used to drink, I don't do that anymore. I don't drink at all anymore. I haven't drank in I don't know how many years. So, not against people drinking, I just don't. I prefer not to because of things I have going with my thyroid and all that. Even I just choose not to now. So, and plus, I don't metabolize it the way everybody else does anymore, and it just makes me feel like crap. Straight on crap. Okay, I got these all done, so I don't have to worry about that. I am making progress, people. I am making progress. So I guess as we're sharing stories, it's, coming of reminders of stories. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the one thing that I really don't want to do next because I just want to get it over and done with. And it's not because I don't like them or anything like that. It's just the part that I don't enjoy as much. I might need to do the breakfast and lunch dishes. Okay. Have fun. We'll see you after a bit, Katrina. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the snowman faces done and the buttons sewed on. Then so, did I bring? Yes, I did. I have my black and I have my bruschetta. A reminder to not drink or mix your drinks because you will puke the rainbow. Yes. No, I don't plan on doing that. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. Hmm. But you had fun. And that's what I think of it as back in the day when I used to do. I mean, I had fun. I had fun. Is there things I'd do differently? Maybe. I don't know. Don't know that I would. Um, I don't want to live with any regrets, and that is a horrible place to be. So I have no regrets right now at this point in time, and I hope it stays that way. Because if I'd change anything, it wouldn't. I wouldn't be where I am now, and I'm in a much better place than what I've ever been. Probably for me as an individual. So it's part of my story, part of my journey. So if I changed it, I wouldn't be who I am and where I am now. So. Roll this up so I don't have to deal with it knotting up on me. Hopefully. Now I say that and then watch it all knot up. Since I'm almost to the end. Oh wow, 2.5 hours. I didn't think it'd been that long. It went fast. I've got a lot done though today. I've gotten a lot of my stuff organized and put together for the market that I don't have to worry about later. I've decided what I'm taking and what I'm not. I got online and put a bunch of my stuff online to get it updated because of the last two markets. I wasn't wanting to put anything up too much until I got through them. So yeah, it's been a productive day already. Let's see, where is, there it is. Welcome back. That was quick. Well, shoot. Nope, nope, nope. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, King. How are you guys doing? Oh, you just caught me at a time that we're not talking. There's sometimes that we don't talk a lot, and there's sometimes we talk the whole time. So, no, everything's good. I'm just really trying to stay on task today because I have my market coming up on the 15th again. I have another one, and I have a lot of things that I'm just trying to kind of get finished and wrapped up. I am working on my extra snowman ornament faces because I need to get some more of those done because I had sold out of all those at my last market. So I was getting them all finished up. And yeah, I just kind of get in my zone sometimes. Are you crocheting a headband today? Nice. I just went through all my ear warmers and everything to make sure that I had what I want to take this next time. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my eyes and my noses on my snowman right now. And I've also been up since 4 o'clock this morning to start working on everything too. I didn't sleep the greatest last night. I felt like I was waking up every so often, but I mean, other than that, I'm good. I usually don't have any trouble sleeping, but I think it's just with everything, the holiday and busy, busy, busy. Have you seen the new yarn that Red Heart has? So many new colors, like the variegated, like that they came out, like the granny square ones and all that. I seen some whenever I was in at Joann's the other day on Sunday. I think I seen some. I don't use a lot of Red Heart anymore. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I don't use it as much anymore. I have found other yarns that I kind of like for what I do, but I still do use it on occasion. I just don't go to it as much. Is that for like the great big, like 16-ounce type size on TikTok? I'm not on TikTok a lot, so yes, they are, and I love the Red Heart Granny ones, so they have pretty ones. Yeah, the granny ones, yeah, they were pretty. I didn't go ahead and get any, but yeah, they were pretty. And I contemplated kind of at the time, but I was like, I don't need any more right now of anything. So I refrained. I held myself back. We'll have to go into TikTok and see about that. Right now, though, I don't really need anything because I'm pretty well stocked up. Oh, my nose! I got fuzzies. What's the matter, Lou? Come here. You're fine. Come here. It's about time for your medicine. Come here, sweetie. Is your medicine wearing off? Is it wearing off? That's the first time you've whimpered. Yeah. Well, you're walking a little better. You're walking a little better. Is it feeling better? Mm-hmm. Careful now. Careful, sis. Be careful. I don't know about how to do a granny square, but I will learn it soon. Oh yeah, the granny squares are super simple, Kathy. Yeah, once you get it down, yeah, it's so easy. It's one of the easiest things because it's one of the first things that I learned how to do whenever I was younger. Any tutorials? Yes. And Katrina's right. There's a lot of tutorials out there. I'm going to set me up an Etsy account too. I'm looking forward to doing that. I have Etsy, but I'm letting mine go. So once on the listings that I have up are up, they've been renewed. So I think until like the end of the year, the beginning of next year, something like that. So I'm not going to take them down since I've already paid to have them listed. But I'm just, yeah, I'm going to let mine go. You'll just want to make sure on Etsy that you price accordingly and get your money because there is a lot of fees. And you'll want to allow for that. Are you ready to go outside? You need to go potty? Okay. Okay. Well, you got to be careful. Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. And I will let you out. I'll let mommy finish this eye, and then I let you out. Okay. I know you haven't been out yet. You were sleeping. You were getting some good sleep. Yeah. I keep putting my scissors in 3 different places. Okay, I'm gonna let her out real quick. I lost you guys for a nursery manager or whatever. Oh no. Well, I got all scrambly earlier on everybody, so. Okay, I'm gonna let Luna out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, you need to stay where I can see you. You stay where I can see you. Are you gonna go? You gonna try? Be careful. Yeah, you're still limping. Be careful. Yeah, you're still. Oh boy. Still carrying that leg. What she's gonna do for a little bit. Well, you had shared, Kathy, about doing the Etsy. I was just saying, I don't know if you heard me or not, to just price accordingly, um, with having an Etsy and stuff because all the fees and everything. Because it ended up, I think, whenever I averaged out what the fees were going to be, I was going to have to charge like an extra 24%. And that's what I did. I just, put in what my price would be. I had it set what I wanted something to be, and then I times it by 25%. So, and then you can set up your shipping, of course, and stuff if you want free shipping, if you want, set up all your shipping, to be calculated, whatever. So, to start mine out, I did free shipping, but then once I did that, it was next to impossible to get it switched. So, but because that was something I just offered in the beginning to get started. Okay, now I'm going to move to noses. Some of this cotton, oh my gosh, it has fuzzies everywhere. It makes my nose itch. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm new to all of this. Do you recommend as far as the shipping back? It depends on what you're making and stuff. Like for my headbands, my head wraps, my boot cuffs, my granny square kind of little bandana type things, stuff like that. I mean, even some of the wearables that aren't real big, I just use like there's Mylar, the Mylar bags, just the real thin, real thin. They have no weight to them. I mean, if you laid them on your weighing thing, they wouldn't even register. Um, so I use a lot of those. I don't use them with the bubble wrap or anything like that. It's just the Mylar bag. Um, but then like your bulkier stuff, if you're going to be shipping, like if you're going to do blankets or throws or baby blankets, things like that, there are some bigger bags that you can get to ship them in like that. And you can actually go to the post office for like the ones that are even like the set postage or whatever. Um, and I have done that in the past, but I don't anymore. But you can get bigger bags to even put those in, but then sometimes you are going to have a box. So, okay, come on, I'll get you a cookie. Be right back. Gotta get her a cookie. get you some bacon. Get you bacon instead. Want you bacon? Oh, there went my snowman. I grabbed one of my bags. Well, gee whiz. But like these type of bags, and you can order them on Amazon. That's where I get mine from. And there's, excuse me, other companies that you can order off of that are just specifically for packaging. But these are the type that I use, and then I have like 2 or 3 other sizes for different things. I can get like an ear warmer, bandana, like smaller things in this. Um, I don't know the dimensions right now. I can't think. I think it's like 9 by, no, it wouldn't be 9. Let's see, 3, 6 by 3, 6, 6 by 9 maybe, something like that is what this roughly is. But this even right here is like a $5. It would cost you $5 at the least, to ship in this. So, but then of course it does depend on the weight of it, so. Hello, Shatika. Well, hello, Master. Yes, we are crocheting away on things today. I'm getting stuff worked on so I can stay on target, on task. And I'm thinking of future me because I want to enjoy Thanksgiving. I don't want to be stressing out. All the things. So. Oh, and Katrina, I just seen that you said you were going to go shower. Okay, we'll see you after bit. How's the army of chickens coming along? The army of chickens. Well, it's good. I have a total of 4 or 5 done now. The big ones, the bigger chickens. So yeah, I had 2 littler ones that I made, but I think I already had those made maybe. Now that I'm thinking about it, so. But anyway, yeah, they're doing good. They're pretty. They're pretty. I'll probably make a couple more actually, but I needed to get this other stuff taken care of and get back on track. Because I hadn't finished my snowmen yet that I had started the faces on because I started doing other things with that. So I'm getting their eyes and noses put on right now. So. These that I'm putting the eyes and noses on, I have 11 of them to do. I wanted 10 to be able to take to market, and I had one that I needed to get to someone because she was needing one more to go with what she was wanting to do for her grandbabies. So I need to get that one to my mom so she can deliver it to her at church, which I'll be seeing my mom tomorrow, so I can get it to her then and get it delivered for Christmas. I swear my coworker has caffeine running through his veins. Is he a little hyper? This guy is bouncing off the walls and talking up a storm. Oh my. Well, sometimes some people are just a little over exuberant, I guess. So, are you watching me while you're at work today? With your headband? Is that what you're talking about, Kathy? Hey, getting one done is an accomplishment, so yay! That's why I like being on here working on my stuff as I'm on here, because the time just passes and I get to talk with people and make friends and do all the things and have fun while I'm still getting my stuff done. And it just makes the time go. Oh goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have 4 more noses to put on. And then I can move on to my hats to put my faux fur on my hats. I love it when a plan comes together. Yep. I really enjoy being here with you guys. Well, we enjoy having you, Kathy. So, the more the merrier. Now, what did I do with my... Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my brains. What did I do with it? Did it go over? Oh, here. It went overboard, hiding behind my hats. Yeah, because like I said, some days we chat it up and we're chatting. Other days it's kind of quiet. And it's just like sitting here, like you just feel like you're just still with people working on your stuff. And every now and then we'll chat about something and get caught up with one another and share what we're doing. And we have some interesting conversations sometimes. Oh, daggone it. Come on, nose, you need to cooperate with me. Okay. Well, welcome back, Chosen. I wondered if we had lost you. I didn't know. 2 more and we'll be done with these. Last one. I just have the buttons to sew on them too, but I'm going to do that off camera because it's super boring. And I'll just knock out all of my buttons at the same time. Okay, I've got all my snowmen done, all my snowman faces. So now I'll just all I have to do is put a button here at the top so people can either hang them as an ornament or they can put them on garland. Hang them on their garland that I have. Okay. Trash. Put these in bags so they don't get all messed up before I put the buttons on. Put my buttons in with the bag. So keep it all together. Put these ornaments in their bag and put them with the rest of the Christmas ornaments that I have packed away already. I just have them in the other room with the bag open, so I just have to shove them in there. Now, I just need to make a hook for this one. I need to go get my white real quick. I thought about just using this that I used for the little ties on my stars, but this is white and it's not going to look right. It's going to look too off, and it's a white, so I was going to crochet a little hangy, like a little hanger somehow in here. I'll use a G if I can find it. Yep, a G. So yeah, it's just a Christmas stocking. It's the only one that I've got made so far. I really want to get more of them made, but I don't know how many more I'll get done. But I just love it. I love the stitch. I love the way the little foot turned out with the good toe and the good heel and everything. I love this pattern. And if I can remember, I think it's in my Pinterest. I'll try to remember to link it in my description. My snowman faces are my own pattern. Super simple. Just a regular circle and then just sew your face. Sew the faces on, you know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I crocheted out 22 to allow for doing a single crochet because I want to make this a little more sturdy than just a chain because you know there's going to be goodies stuffed in it, so I want to give it a little stability. Oh shoot, I needed to attach it. Duh, Johnna. Getting ahead of yourself. So thank you for whoever was out there that reminded me of that. I like to think that, you know, we're reading each other's brains, thoughts. Okay, get turned around. There we go. Okay, got that done. Yep. Okay, I got that one done. A little hook now, so we don't have to worry about that. Put him back in his bag. Need to take pictures of him to put up anyway, too. Done with that. Put that away. Oh my gosh, I have one free bag. Empty bag. Yahoo. We are trucking. Trucking. I don't know if I'm going to leave that tag on that sock or not. I may end up taking it off because they're not fitting the greatest on any of my stuff. I don't think I ordered the right length because they're like real small. Even though they said that they were made for that, the posts really aren't that long, and they're, I mean, and I can take them apart super easy. So I may just leave it off. Yeah, I'll be able to use those for some things that aren't as thick, but okay, so now I have my marathon of hats. I need to get pom-poms on because I was going to not put pom-poms on. Then I decided that I am. So I ordered some. So I will see how that goes. Because I thought about just having one with a pom-pom and one without. With some of the ones that I still have doubles of left. So we'll see. So yeah, I got a whole big bag of them for like hardly anything off of Amazon. Because whenever I had looked before at getting and pricing, it was like, no, I'm gonna have to jack my prices up just because of a little puffball. And I priced them at Joann's individually, which, yeah, I knew they were gonna be sky high. Ordering like that. Not ordering, buying like that outright at Joann's. So yeah, at Joann's for one of these little puffballs was $5.99. And it was like, are you kidding me? No. And the thing is, they have like an elastic here that if you could do like a button or something, but that's going to look goofy to have a button sewn here. And then if you decide you don't want the puff ball, you're going to have a button on top of your head. So now to kind of decide what colors I want to go with what and what I have in here. It's a good neutral assortment because they even had some bright colored ones, but I don't have any bright colored hats right now. And I had on there to like use your hair dryer. Well, my hair dryer went kaput and I've not ever bought another one. Because I just let my hair air dry since it's so curly. So, kind of just working them out. Shaking them out. Oh, that's kind of pretty to go with that. I mean, looking at it there doesn't look right, but here it matches perfect. Because it's very much more of a mauve, more pink. There, it's not showing more brown. But this would actually go perfect with that one. It's very much more on the pink side than the brown for this mauve. Now, I don't know if I have any green in here or not. I don't remember. Oh. That's cute. Nope. Nope. I do kind of like it for that one. Or it would go with my green one even too. No, I can go with that one down there. Oh. Is because like whenever you go to wash them and stuff, and oh my gosh, is this not going to have a thing? Oh, here it is. I found it. Whenever you go to wash the hat and stuff, that's why. I mean, and I have hats. I have little toboggan, little, um, you know, winter hats, whatever, like these, that have the poof balls on them. But I just spot clean and kind of hand wash and go around the poof ball. Which I think I like that one for this green one. Temu has the faux fur pom-poms for about $6, but you get like 15 of them and they are smaller. Yeah, these are perfect size. Perfect size for these. So far, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picked out. Yeah, I mean, this is, I think there's, oh, I don't even remember how many are in this big bag. If it was like 20 something, maybe? I don't remember now. I'll have to look it up and I'll put it in my description. I bought some and I like them except for their size. Yeah, and I was afraid that's what I was like looking to make sure size wise and looking at the reviews because I look at the reviews on everything to get ideas and people's opinions on stuff. So, do you know you can use chunky yarn with any pattern? What size of hook to use? Yvonne, for yeah, it depends on what you're making and kind of yeah. I mean, you can use any hook that as long as the yarn's going to fit within your hook area. Um, and sometimes it says to use like a really small hook, and sometimes it's easy to do and sometimes it's not, but it depends on what kind and the texture of the chunky yarn you're using. If you're using more of like the Bernat blanket, sometimes it's easy to do with a smaller hook. If you're using the oh shoot, what is it? Ah, I have it. It's a different brand, but I really do like it, and it is kind of like your like for plushies and things like that. It's super easy to work with a smaller hook. Um, oh, I wish I could remember the name of it now. I'll remember it here after a bit. But it depends on what you're making. If you're making on the plushy side, then yeah, you do tend to want to use a little bit smaller of a hook just because with the stitches and stuff, you want them to be kind of close together. I know for some of the chunky yarn that I used for my snakes, I used an L hook, um, which is a bigger hook, but it's not like a super duper big, like a PQ, like big hook. So, but yeah, I like that pom pom with this brown kind of toffee coffee looking. Oh, I am very pleased. Very pleased so far with the colors. Because I tried to go neutral because I knew that I had more neutral, you know, as far as like my yarns and stuff that I used. Um, and I wanted him, you know, some to be able to go with just whatever, even. Because I have a few more hats in the dining room that I have laid out that I was needing to update my Facebook. And so these right here, I was just trying to get paired up right now so I can get them sewn on. So Yvonne, are you wanting? Were you asking a question like, what is it that you're making kind of with the chunky yarn? Are you doing like the plushies? Are you doing blankets? Are you doing a wearable? What kind of chunky yarn? But yeah, I'll try to find this even too and link for Amazon for these because it was a pretty good deal. And I'll try to link it in my description. Yeah, I think that one's a good one for this one. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so stinking happy. And I think I'll put this one on with my gray. I have another gray. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I do. I think this is basically the same as that one. There's a little loop. Because that's what I was afraid of too. Whenever I get them, would they all have their loops and everything? And that one, I was like, oh boy, okay, here's my first one with no loop. But it had one. I finally found it. Oh, I think my husband's home already. Oh shoot, where's it at? Yep, he's home. Oh boy. Oh, this one. I don't think it has a loop. I may have to make one for it. Because I had it open, she just was outside. She just was outside.
Close it.
You can if you want to. I'm live right now, so. Okay, this one doesn't have a loop in it, so. Watch out, Lou. Watch out. Go that way. You gotta go that way. So, let's see if this one has one. Yep, it does. I found it. I'm gonna look in that one again just to make sure, but yep, this one has one. So if I end up having just one that didn't, then I'm not gonna complain too bad. But it's also to where I can go through it. They're not so much that I couldn't go through it somehow, and attach it still. So it's not for naught. It's not for nothing. So that one, go with this one. And they're shaking out pretty good for being packaged up like they were. And the black one. Oh, they do have all black. I don't know if I want to do all black though. We'll see. If I want to do like a gray mix. Because I think there was a darker one in there maybe that was like a mix. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, it wouldn't look, I mean, it wouldn't look bad. I don't know if I just want to keep all black. Well, I guess it's just another gray, like it's the same. Thought there was some that was a little bit darker, but maybe not. I guess not. Oh, he's crazy. He's having a wild hair day. Oh my gosh. He's an interesting one. It's the faux fur for hats for my beanies. Welcome back, Randy. Okay, it's working itself out a little bit here. I'm not going to give up on him. Okay. So I'm trying to decide if I want all black or I want gray. I don't know. I think I'm going to go all black. I kind of like it. Okay, so that's all of those hats. But I still have white. I have some more. I have some of these that's kind of tan. Or not tan, but it kind of has like a pinkish color. This is more of the tan. I even have blue, which I have not done any of the beanies in blue, but I wouldn't mind doing some. Brown. And more of a pink. So yeah, there's a ton in here. My aunt kidnapped me for a bit. I was really ready to come home. It's really cold now. And the wind is 50 miles an hour and it's snowing hard. Oh, really? Wow. I'm back again. So can you use any pattern with chunky yarn, chunky crochet? Yeah, Yvonne, you can use chunky yarn for anything. You really can. I mean, you just have to kind of go by gauge whenever you're looking on your pattern, and like for size and all of that, you have to adjust for that. So if you were using a 4-weight in something, which is just like your regular worsted weight yarn, kind of like, well, no, all my hats were made with that I used right here that I was doing the pom-poms for. It was a 5-weight, I think. But if it's the worsted weight, kind of like the worsted weight would be considered like what I made my boot cups out of. It's a little bit thinner, lighter. So you just need to adjust your gauge. So I don't know if I made any sense to you or not, Yvonne. I'm sorry, but yeah, you just need to adjust your gauge and go by that because it usually says on the pattern. So, and and you can just, do your stitches, then measure, and then you'll kind of figure out, how many stitches you'll need to adjust for, so. I was going to see on this package to remind me if it says how many are in the package, but it says 46 pieces. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I have 11 hats, and I still have, so it may be 46 pieces. So yeah, I'll find it on my Amazon, and I'll try to remember to link it. T-shirt yarn by accident. I've never used that before. Have you? Yes, I did get some at Joann's, the t-shirt yarn. I did get some here a while back. I was so excited to use it, and the only thing that I will use it for are rugs. Like throw rugs. It'll be perfect for that. And yes, it's very much a bulky. You would want to use a larger hook for it. There's no way you could use a smaller one with it. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna like it for that. And I was, like I said, I was so excited to be able to get and to do. And I attempted to make baskets out of it, and I stopped. I stopped because I don't think it was going to turn out the way I wanted it to. So anyway, I was going to make Christmas baskets out of it is what I was going to do, because I got red, white. Did I get green? I think there was a green. I'll use it, but it wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I expected at all, so, and that's okay. there. Okay, well, I am going to have to get off of here for now. The husband made it home early today, so, and I need to get these pom-poms sewn on to my hats too. Well, I thought you already made it back once. Did you get lost, Randy? I'm getting ready to head out for right now, so. I may try to come back on later this evening. I don't know for sure. If I do, it'll be 9 o'clock or after Central Time. Um, and it also depends on how tired I am because we're having to get ready to go traveling. So it will just depend. So if I do, it'll be around 9 Central Time if I'm back. So if you don't see me by 9 or 10 Central Time, then I won't be back. So okay, well, thank you to everybody that hung out with me today, and I got a lot done. I got all of these finished. Got these finished. I got my snowman finished. I got my pom-poms paired up with my hats. So I'm set. I'm set. I got a lot done today. So thanks for helping me do that today. So hopefully I'll see you later on this evening. If not, I'll be on in the morning. So I'll catch you guys later, and thanks again. Love you. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Oh, come on. There we go.